Assalamualaikum, we are from Group 5. Today we will present our project based on IR 4.0 and our group choose road and car park at Samudra Museum Melaka. These are the members of our group consisting of myself, Nur Izzati Syairah binti Muhammad Azmi, Nek, Sharifah Adrenis binti Syed Muhammad Ridwan, Faris Ibrahim bin Syafi'un and Daniel Zita. Before we starting this presentation, this is our group table of content that are consists of introduction, draft proposal, sketch, rationalization of recommendation, selection justification, implication and conclusion. Introduction to road and car park. Road is a linear path for the conveyance of traffic that mostly has an upgraded surface for usage by vehicle and pedestrian. Unlike street, the main function of road is transportation. Meanwhile, car park is defined space of facility where car and other vehicle can be temporarily parked and live. Parking lot are a characteristic of every city and suburban region in most nations where vehicles are the major for transportation. Car park are typically component of the built environment and they are frequently located adjacent to shopping mall, public building and other. There are several types of parking lot and design that will be determined by the requirement purpose, location, available space and security requirement. Parking space measurement will vary depending on arrangement such as parallel, herringbone and inline. Lastly, minimum number of parking space based on the floor area of the relevant structure or facility needed per car park or the number of occupants.
Hello, my name is Sharifah Adrenis and I will explain about the executive summary. So, for this project, it is carried out in groups where students will be assigned to figure out the problem the facility is having right now. Students are required to select one building available, prepare a plan and concept based on IR 4.0 to improve the system in building services based on one of the elements stated in the project brief. For this project, we have chosen roads and car park as the main element which is based at Samudra Museum in Melaka City. It is an educational exhibition in a giant ship where it displays the history of Sultan Melaka and the development of local marine activity throughout the Sultan's reign. There are also paintings, vintage atlases, ship models and other relics from Melaka's nautical and commercial history on display. With roughly 20,000 visitors a month, it is Melaka's most popular museum. But the problem with the building is that the place has no proper parking space area. So, the road to get to the entrance is quite narrow. So to curb this problem, we have to propose an idea to improve the building's road and car parks. Apart from observing the problem the building is facing right now, students will also need to do additional research and site visits in order to piece all together the crucial data about the building. This project aims to improve the layout of the car parking according to Malaysian standard and check whether the proposed idea is suitable.
For project location, is located at Jalan Merdeka, Bandar Hilir, Melaka. This Museum Samudra is 600 meters from the center of Melaka, so it takes 6-minute drive to reach the destination. This is the coordinate of Museum Samudra.
For our group objective, there has 4 objectives, which is the first objective is to identify the car parking area that can be improved. And second objective is to propose one improvement based on the chosen car parking area. Third objective is to improve the layout of the car parking according to standard land transport. And fourth objective is to propose by diversifying based on the car parking pattern use.
In this figure is our design parking lot and road for access and exit route. Note that it is not to scale design drawing but more like a general idea. In addition to this design, there are also other elements that should be considered that are not included in our design, which are the drainage system, trees, road line marking, wheel stopper, parking lights and parking for the disabled, which is the OKU parking. We have designed 2 access routes and 1 exit route for the design parking lot. The green box represents as parking for car, yellow box is for motorcycle, and the red arrow is the flow of our access and exit route.
The background study of our project is in the Samudra Museum, which is a maritime museum that told the maritime history of the Malacca and the golden ages of Malacca Sultanate as the Emporium of the East. Okay, so the ship is the replica of the Portuguese ship which sank in the coast of Malacca. The ship has a staggering 34 meters height, 36 meters long, and 8 meters wide.
As we understand that rationalization is the action of attempting to explain or justify behavior or an attitude with logical reasons, even these are not appropriate. As mentioned before, the area is usually used as a parking place for people to go to the Museum Samudra, but it is not a parking place and is more like an open place. For this reason, we decided it is a suitable place to build a parking lot. It is more convenient access and safer as the journey to the museum is closer and improves people's experience. In terms of safety, the majority of accidents are mostly caused by people's mistake. People often park wherever there is a parking space, even though it is not intended for parking. But by building a parking lot, it can prevent the accident from happening. Our designed parking space also has a clear view of whether the parking spot is occupied or empty. In addition, how our design parking can improve people's experience is because of the accessibility to the museum and the local cafe, meaning that both parties get what they deserve, thus increasing their profit since we designed it as a shared parking lot. For the road, through our design for access and exit route, we were able to decrease the vehicle blocking traffic while trying to enter a parking lot as we designed to have a two-access route, and also reducing traffic congestion when searching for parking.
Samudra Museum at Malacca City is the main focus of our project. We noticed that the building does not provide any parking space for the visitors. During public holidays, the road is very busy and crowded with visitors, most encountered traffic jams because of the narrow road, which is at Jalan Merdeka that has been constructed there. In addition, the road there is also congested because it is a road for rickshaws to go through the road, and this will cause the road to always experience severe congestion. In this project, we have decided to choose a spot near the Samudra Cafeteria and the Malacca River Cruise parking lot. The area there is quite spacious to make a parking space area, and it can fit over 200 cars. We find it suitable to make the area as a parking lot as the area is open and it did not disturb any party. The area now is empty and filled with trees. It has to be chopped down and cleared out to construct a proper parking lot.
So implication of parking element to the Industrial Revolution 4. Industrial Revolution 4 is defined as the automation of physical and digital process through the technology. So, with the increasing prevalence of these technologies, the need for more efficient and convenient parking solution has become more apparent. So, the parking elements such as automated parking system, smart parking system, and vehicle identification systems are the essential component of the Industrial Revolution 4.
In conclusion, road and parking space are very important to visitors if they go to the public place such as shopping mall, museum, R&R, and other similar facility. Proper space for car parking can reduce traffic and congestion on the road. Parking in urban area such as the Samudra Museum is a complex issue for the driver to park their vehicle. This is because the Samudra Museum does not provide a specific any car parking space for the visitor. To go to the museum, there is only two-way road for vehicle to pass through, and the road also has a narrow road, Jalan Merdeka, due to the use of rickshaw, and this causes very bad congestion on the road by having many vehicles and rickshaw. We would like to propose a concept based on IR 4.0 by creating a smart parking system. By proposing designated parking space for visitors, IR 4.0 a smart parking system can be created so that the vehicle parked in the parking area are in a good safety feature. And finally, traffic congestion on the road can also be avoided with the existing of an IR 4.0 smart parking system area, which is a more efficient parking area for visitors to help urban management reduce parking traffic. That's all for our group. Thank you.